This shit, like, it be gripping.
Hold up, wait. It's LB's world. You're just living in it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Per usual, just me, LB, just sitting here talking to y'all, letting y'all know what's going on, what's in my life right now, you know, sharing my shit on the internet. So today I just wanted to do a get ready with me. Sorry y'all, this is really like, I just need to lay my edges. I'm gonna just do my makeup. And what am I getting ready for, you may ask? Well, I have some content that I need to film today. I need to film like my outro. So that's what I'm getting ready for right now. Didn't want to come on the camera looking crusty. So I went on vacation. I did like a vacation vlog and I was like way too tired to like film like a little recap or whatever. I think this is how I'm gonna wear my hair. I know I just like cut my hair recently. But anyways, I touched on some stuff that I didn't touch on in the vlog. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I got like my little sticky note right here with some shit. I just thought like today I was like, damn, while I'm doing my makeup, I should sit here and record this and talk about some of this stuff. So first I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Poreless Power Grip Primer. This shit, like, it be gripping. Also have pimple patches on, but you can't really tell. So I'm like, do I want to do a full face? So after an executive decision, because you can't really see the pimple patches, I decided I'm just gonna do like my makeup around them. So I really don't want to take them off because I just put them on this morning. So just gonna apply that power grip everywhere. And I feel like you can't even tell. I feel like if I put some makeup over them, like, you wouldn't even be able to know. So what I want to talk to y'all about is life after graduation, like post-grad life, all of that stuff. So y'all know I graduated this past May from A&T, North Carolina A&T. I went there all 4 years, blah blah blah, whatever, and I did have a very like active and good and this is the e.l.f. brow lift. I had a really like active college experience. Like I did a lot of shit while I was there, held a lot of positions, and you know, everybody was telling me while I was in school, like, ooh, enjoy what you have now, because like when you get to the real world, like it's gonna be so different and it's not gonna be fun and you're gonna be fucking miserable. And my senior year, I just kept on thinking, I'm like, you telling me it's gonna get worse than this? Because like I'm not saying I had a bad senior year, it just was really stressful for me. So I was just like, you're trying to tell me this shit is about to get worse? Like, there's no way this is about to get worse. When I graduated, I already had a full-time offer. I already knew where I was moving, so I got really lucky with that because I had an internship the year before and I just accepted a full-time offer at the job. I knew I was moving to Atlanta, which is where I live now, and I was really excited about it. Everybody was like telling me like, oh girl, like you need to prepare yourself, like you're gonna be miserable, da 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 da. And I just want to come out here and tell y'all that I did enjoy my time in college for sure, but like I am still having a great time. Like I do not miss college at all. So if anybody is telling you that, like, ooh, like you're gonna miss college, da 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 da, whatever, like, okay, let's see if we can actually make this happen. So ran out of storage in the middle of me filming. I'll catch all up on makeup really quick. I went in with some concealer under my eye, on my forehead, and on my chin. Blended out my foundation, which I just used to cover up some spots. And then I used some blush on my face. And now I'm about to go in with bronzer. And I really like a blushed face, so, you know, if you hate it, like, that's just on you. I don't really care. So what I'm saying about post-grad, I feel like people who are like, oh, you should be scared of post-grad, especially telling that to HBCU students, they probably like peaked in college. something along those lines, or like they didn't get a really good job, or they're just like working in a they didn't get a really good job, or they're just like working in a field that they hate, or like something that they're doing right now is a means to an end. So I feel really blessed and lucky, and I'm going in with some bronzer right now. So what I'm trying to say about post-grad life, right, is y'all, I feel like a lot of people who are telling students, specifically HBCU students, to be like nervous, or oh, you're not gonna enjoy post-grad life, or you know, enjoy it while you can. I want to say, like, to all of y'all who that's one of your concerns, like, post-grad life is definitely different than being an undergrad, for sure. Like, that's with like anything in life. But what I want y'all to like really know and understand is that if you plan and prepare and make sure that, you know, you have, I say like 70% of your shit together by the time you graduate, like, you will be fine. You're not gonna sit here, you're not gonna be miserable. You know, don't let anybody scare you into thinking like going into LA Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain for my bright under eye. But don't sit here and let anybody like scare you into change or scare you away from change. I feel like those are people who probably peaked in college, or, you know, didn't plan or prepare well for graduation or life after undergrad, or just like, I guess on the peak in college thing, like their entire identity revolved around who they were in college. And I'm not trying to be shady, because like I'm definitely somebody who was heavily involved in college. Like, I did a lot of stuff, and if you don't have that strong like sense of self, or even a relative sense of self of who you are outside of like a title, a position, a relationship to somebody, then you are going to struggle. But I feel like you would do that with like quite literally anything in life. So yeah, do a nose contour, and this is like, my nose contour is some MAC eyeshadow that I got a really long time ago. Don't even know what it's called. I think it's like chestnut or something. People are always like, oh, like post-grad life sucks. Like, the bills definitely suck. Like, you know, having to pay all these bills, but you're gonna have to like do that regardless. I just don't believe in like really stressing out over things that you have to do anyway. So I went straight into corporate after graduation, which is something I don't regret. I love the company that I work for. Like, I get paid well. I enjoy the work that I do. So I feel, you know, really like lucky and fortunate in that sense. So maybe my opinion is a little bit skewed, but I'm like, if you're not living the life that you want to live, I don't think that has anything to do with your relationship with being in college or not. It's just about you're not living the life that you want to live right now, and you have to work towards that. Make the moves if possible. If not, then you have to, you know, kind of battle the circumstances that you're in. And I will say, like, I have favorable circumstances, but that's not because like this shit just fell in my lap, you know. They had to work for what they wanted to. Like, you know, I had to do what I had to do to get to where I am. You know, make sacrifices along the way. And maybe that's why I just didn't have, you know, the most favorable senior year. But I truly, y'all, I'm looking at my makeup in the mirror and I look crazy. I don't care, because as long as it looks good while I'm on camera, that's truly what matters. So I'm gonna go in and like bake, and I know I'm still looking pretty bright, but I'll be fine. I'm using my Fenty setting powder to bake everything, the Pro Filter in the shade Banana. When I was getting ready for graduation, like, I really did not focus on life after graduation, like in terms of starting to like get ready for shit, until after I graduated. Like, I really just wanted to enjoy being in college and enjoy like my last little bit of that weird space between being an adult but like being a kid still. Yeah, so I really wanted to enjoy that. I already had my job offer, like I had it before senior year even started, which helped eliminate like a lot of stress from my plate, by having that already, like, you know, out the way. Don't gotta worry about that. After I graduated, I decided to work 2 jobs over the summer to help save. Like, I didn't travel, I didn't do like any graduation trips or anything, because I just didn't plan for it. And I don't regret, you know, not going on a trip or something, because I've already been on a trip this year. I went to Mexico, and then I'm going to Thailand next month. Just like in a really good space, in a different space, in a space that I just don't feel like I was in when I was in college. Like, truly, I'm less stressed, and I will say, like, I feel more satisfied with life right now, because being in college, especially as a first-gen college student, which is what I am, like, my parents didn't go to college, and being in like big organizations and Greek life and all of that stuff, like, it's really stressful. And I felt like I was in survivor mode for so long. Just like, I hate living in that, ooh, let me just get to this day, or let me just, you know, get to the weekend. I know my brow looks crazy, but when I clean it up, it's gonna look fine. And this is a NYX eyebrow pencil. Yeah, like, I hated living like that and like feeling like that, and like, you know, being desperate for a break. And what they don't tell you about college is that, like, it is not preparing you for post-grad life, for real. I think, like, soft skills wise, like, yes, like, if you're a business student, which is what I was, like, you know, you learn how to do an interview, you learn how to talk, you know, you learn some basic, like, business etiquette, whatever. But, like, when my line sisters and stuff, when my friends who are still in school are telling me they're doing work at 11 p.m. on a Sunday, I'm just, like, appalled, because where is the work-life balance? There is none. Like, universities expect students to be like students, like, full-time, but a full-time student isn't 40 hours a week, you know? And I think that's, like, I truly think that's the crime. Like, you're not getting paid overtime to be in school, like, and working on the weekends and all that stuff. Like, yeah, full-time student, but like classes, like just being in class, that doesn't include all the things you have to do outside of class. And I mean, I guess it's similar for, you know, somebody who's already graduated, but like the shit I do outside of work is like stuff that I enjoy. Like, you know, of course you might do some homework, you might go to some conferences. And homework, I mean, like, you might research a specific topic in your free time or whatever else. But to work, for me to do work on a Sunday, like, my manager would be like, Lino, like, what are you doing? Because that obviously means, like, the workflow is not right. So I feel like there's a lot more free time in post-grad, and I'm able to, like, pursue my hobbies and my interests. And now I have money. Like, I have money. I mean, not a lot, but like, I can live comfortably in a way that I didn't grow up living. And I can afford to do things in a way I couldn't when I was in school, and that's nice. You know, I'm not saying like that makes all the difference, but it really does make all the difference. And this is me speaking from somebody who works, you know, in corporate after graduation. Somebody in grad school might tell you a little bit differently. Somebody who's not working in tech will probably tell you completely differently. But I do not miss being in college at all. I will say, like, what I truly miss is like being close to my friends, and that's something that I've been struggling with since I've graduated, is maintaining like that social connection and just learning the difference between different types of friends, because like not every like person you meet, especially living here in Atlanta, like not every person you meet is going to be like your bestie you trust with everything. You tell them everything. Like sometimes certain friendships are just for like social things. And I mean, I have like line sisters, prophytes, and other people that I went to school with like around my age that live here, but it's still just not the same as that, you know, that core friend group that you had while you were in school. And for me, I just don't believe that anything will ever be like that for me, because I struggle with maintaining like long-term friendships because I'm so like low maintenance, mental health issues, and not being able to like really invest in friendships when I go through certain phases of my life. Sometimes like I have a bad habit of going like MIA for like weeks because I'm focused on something, and then coming back or whatever, or I just don't feel like talking to people. Like I'm really bad with that. And so I like found a group of friends in college that like understood that, and you know, they still fuck with me regardless. And I just like realizing that that kind of friendship just doesn't like always happen, you know, and it's hard to replicate. So that's on one of my New Year's like resolutions, is to make 3 new friends here in Atlanta. And I want them to be like social friends. Like I want a group of girls that are cute, that we can go out and get cute and get drinks and get brunch. And I want to have a separate group of friends outside of that, and still like be able to go out and get cute and go to the club or go get brunch or go shopping, or you know, like shit like that. Like I don't know if that sounds a little self-centered, and I know my face is looking kind of crazy right now, but that's okay, because I'm about to go in with some setting mix and like blend everything out. But yeah, like I just struggle with making friends. I haven't made any new friends since I've moved here, like really new friends, outside of people who went to school with me that I may not be like familiar with, because you know, we just didn't run in the same like social circles while we were in school. It's one of the struggles of post-grad. And then even work-wise, so I grew up in predominantly Black like areas. Went to school with mostly Black people only Black people my entire life. It was this like, people were trying to tell me to compromise. And what I'm trying to tell y'all, I think like the moral of the story, like what I'm really trying to get at, is stop letting people like try to scare you into settling or like compromising because that's what they had to do, or they didn't have the courage enough to stand up for themselves and what they wanted. Yes, things are going to be different, but you don't have to settle for something. If you want to live a certain life once you graduate, if you have a dream career, a dream lifestyle, whatever it is, like it is tangible, because I am doing it right now. Like I'm in my luxury fucking apartment. Like my bills are paid, my stomach is full, I love my job. Like I'm sitting here filming content, which is something I wanted to do like all 4 years of college. I never had enough fucking time to do it. And as I graduated, I realized like this is my fucking life. It was really empowering. Like this is my life. I can do what I want. I can look how I want, which is great. I don't know about y'all, but like for me, it always felt like there was a certain pressure to like look a certain way when I was in school because of titles that I had or things that I did. Like I just don't feel like I was ever able to like truly express myself, which is great. It's also great to like walk around and people don't know who you are. On another note, it's just like I'm just having my way, like real bad. Sorry y'all. So I just went in with that eyebrow pencil and did some moles, and then I'm gonna take the same pencil and kind of like wing out my lashes a little bit, and then add a little bit into the inner corner. I know I'm weird. Y'all, I do not like what's it called, like putting on like highlighter. Like I do not own any highlighter. I usually don't put any on. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara, but I'm gonna have to do that off camera. Say is it's really empowering to be where I am right now, and I just didn't take those people who are like, ooh, post-grad life sucks to heart, because I told myself my post-grad life isn't gonna suck because I'm gonna make sure it doesn't suck. I'm gonna plan, I'm gonna work hard while I'm in school, I'm gonna land my dream job, I'm gonna make that shit happen. And even if I don't, like, there's always another way. There's always another path that you can take. And I don't hear no, I just hear not yet. I don't hear no, I hear, let's do something differently. So I just went in with the LA Girl, it's actually eyeliner pencil. This is the shade brown. And then I'm just putting concealer on my lip and then some lip gloss. But yeah, don't sit here and let people like scare you into settling or compromising or feeling like you can't live the life that you want to live, because you absolutely can. Do not be scared of graduation. Do not be scared of post-grad life. Do not be scared of things changing, because it's beautiful. And instead of telling yourself like, oh, this might happen, or this might happen, or it might go downhill from here, you really need to start telling yourself, and I'm about to take some brown lipstick and put this on top because it's a little bright. You need to start telling yourself, like, what if it does work out? Like, stop telling yourself college is the best that it gets. Like, it's good, but there are things that are better. It's good, but there are other things that can be good in a different way. So don't be scared. Like, get out there, work for the life that you want to live, manifest it, put in the work, put in the hours. Like, you was not stressing and doing homework at 11 o'clock at night for no damn reason. I know you're not doing that to not live the life you want to fucking live. All right, y'all, so we're gonna finish this look off with some setting spray, and then I'm done. And that's it, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned a little something, some gems or some shit to take away from this. And just as a final reminder, y'all, do not settle. You got this. Like, you can keep doing, you can live the life that you want to live because it's in your control. And if you like this, let me know in the comments if you want to hear some more in-depth stuff about graduation, life after an HBCU, whatever else, living on your own, because I do live by myself, and all of that other shit. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see y'all next time.